Alright, this is our first installment for how to solve a problem remotely without having to go to class. Hopefully we'll still have class and I'll have a job. But anyway, for 515 here, what we have is basic problem here. The only weird thing is that it's at an angle. So what we need to do here is we'll just draw a little picture of the chair. Haha. There it is. There's the floor. We know the mass of the chair here. It's pushed across a frictionless floor. Alright, sorry, Harold just came in. So anyway, the weird thing here is we've got a force acting downward at an angle. So we don't want to do that. We want to apply a force at a downward angle like that. Okay? So back to vectors here. So what we're going to do is, we know that's a 22-degree angle right there, that angle. So we're going to resolve this guy into its x component to the right. And there's the y component. I don't think we're going to end up needing it in this direction, but that would be down. And that's 22 degrees. Sorry, I'm using a mouse here. So this is important. It's frictionless, so there's no opposing force. So what we're looking at here, so here's our x direction, there's our y direction. So the only y force, even though we know that this is 42 newtons this way, that's 42 newtons. It's only this part of the 42 newtons that's actually pushing the chair, and there is no friction back the other way. So let's call this direction the positive x direction. And now we set up our net force equation. We say the sum of all forces, or the net force acting in the x direction, is this little guy right here, which is the x component. Let's call him the push. Force push. So this is Fpx. Struggling with the mouse here. So Fpx. Okay? And there's no one else horizontally moving. This is a downward force vertically, so he doesn't even belong in the equation here, because we're just doing the net force exclusively in the x direction. So next step, we apply Newton's second law. Since net force equals ma, net force in the x direction equals max, which equals Fpx. And you can probably already figure it down from here. Extra room here. So then we use our trig. Since Fp is 42 newtons, Fpx will be 42 newtons times the cosine of that angle. The mass, we're told, is 7.6 kilograms. And now we can solve for the acceleration in the horizontal direction. And I will leave that to you.